Richard.
Right. Richard Smith. And how are you enjoying the game so far tonight, Richard?
Pretty good, except I missed most of the fight on the way up here, but other than that.
I know. That's sort of inevitable. Yeah, but that was Schrock, of course, doing the fighting. Looked like he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I'd call it a draw.
Yeah. All right. And how long have you been a fan, Richard?
I've been a season ticket holder for 21 years.
That's a long time.
Yep.
And what keeps you coming back?
Oh, I just like hockey. I mean, I grew up playing hockey and watching hockey. And
right.
Full-time Flyer fan of Andre Moose DuPont and Dave Schultz. And
Broad Street Bullies.
Yep.
Yep. And do you have any favorite players on the Komets, first of all?
This year, probably McMillan.
Yeah.
I've always liked Chalk, too. So.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yep.
Of course, McMillan's out right now because of what happened at the last time Muskegon was here.
Yeah.
And you weren't here that night, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Right. But have you seen the replays or anything of all that, I imagine?
Yeah, I did. And
yeah.
I think Sims kind of missed the boat when he put Big Snake out at center. You know, Big Snake is not going to take a face off.
Yeah.
We should have probably thrown Schrock and Stazer out there and probably could have avoided it.
Right. Yeah, that was a tough situation, but, we couldn't really know for sure that they were going to do something like that.
Yeah, Big Snake at center, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bringing him out, it seemed to indicate something was going to happen, but nobody, I don't think, knew that they were going to get quite that crazy.
Right, yeah, and especially beating on Schaffernoff, that's not good.
Right. I know you're a big advocate of the fighting in hockey, of course, on the blogs and everything. Do you have any favorite fighters over the years?
Well, Henley.
Yes, you can show off your jersey. All right. And this is from, of course, Norfolk last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought it off their site.
Right. Yeah, and you got him to sign a card, I believe, with an unusual signature.
Yeah, we went up that night and we said, would you sing this King Kong Henley? He said, well, I don't know. He said, well, I'll just sign one card, King Kong. That's the only one I'm going to sign. So that's what he did. So.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of people, like in the NHL, I know, they talk about fighting and they keep talking about trying to put restrictions on it and such. What are your opinions on that?
Well, I don't like what Muskegon did. You don't
right.
have a fighter fight Schaffernoff. A fighter should fight a fighter,
Yeah, they should follow the code.
Right, yeah.
Right.
I mean, you just don't jump somebody from behind or
right. Yeah.
sneak them,
And in that case, he hadn't done anything wrong. I guess they were just doing it in retaliations for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if they would have even jumped on Roger, at least Roger can defend himself. Schaffernoff just ain't a fighter.
Yeah, he's not.
I think that's bad.
Yeah, and of course the physicality, like the hits to the head and such. There's been a lot of news about that lately as well.
And Law Misses, who I call him Law Misses, didn't even get a suspension. So.
Right, just a fine.
Yep, and the team pays that. So.
Yeah, and then of course Shafronov had that unfortunate incident last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was difficult.
I think somebody should have went after that guy too. So.
Yeah, and I know that you always say if there was, more enforcers on the team, that they would be able to perhaps deter that.
Yeah, and I think if we would have got that Jimmy Bonneau, I would have really liked to have seen him here in a common uniform. I've watched his fights on YouTube, and he can go. Especially in this league, he can take anybody, I think.
Yeah. Now, you always talk about your jersey collection and such online. How many jerseys do you have?
43. So.
Well, that's quite a few.
We actually had so many last year, my closet shelf fell down, so my wife said, it's time to get rid of some. So I got rid of a few and added my Henley jersey, and I got 2 Woods Cincinnati jerseys.
Yes. And you talk about cards as well, the hockey cards. How many hockey cards do you have? Do you know?
I have no idea. Couldn't begin to tell you.
Yeah.
I like to collect a lot of the minor league cards,
Right.
And of course I like Jerome McGinley and George LaRock in the NHL, so I try to collect their cards. But there's just so many cards out there,
Oh yeah, and there's so many, and so many different ones. It can be a very interesting hobby.
You got upper deck and score and so many of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask your opinions on some of the various teams in the in the IHL. Get it right.
Yeah.
And you can just say whatever comes to mind on each one. First one being Bloomington.
Gomez, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and it's sad what happened to Rob Gwynn there, you know.
All right.
So.
Okay. Dayton.
I don't like Dayton. Parker can't skate, and Lubinsky should have got a little more big of a suspension than 5 games, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really awful hit. All right. And Flint.
Flint, I haven't seen Flint this year, but they got Little Willis, and
Right.
he's always a little agitator, and he's going to do something to you.
Right. Okay. And Port Huron.
Haven't seen Port Huron yet, and I'm not really sure who their fighters are.
Yeah, I guess they're coming in next weekend.
But are they?
Yeah. And, okay, Kalamazoo, they're not in the league anymore, but...
No, but they got a couple old Komets. They still have Legault, and they got Curdo, who I like. So.
Right. That's true.
I don't think Kalamazoo would have left if it wouldn't have been for the commissioner last year.
I was rather surprised when they cut O'Connor, but I guess that's how it goes. But
Right.
we're certainly glad to have him back.
Yeah.
And also then your Fort Wayne Komets.
Yeah. I think we need to add a fighter or two and maybe another goal scorer.
Yeah, no, Blair Stazer is out right now with the shoulder
Injury, right?
Yeah. And also, of course, McMillan's still on suspension. Do you think we'll have any problem with that tonight, or?
Nah.
I know
they don't have
Bertram's
Big
back,
Snake in there to line up.
That's true. He's not back yet, so.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess that'll be it then, everybody. And
Hey, thanks for having me.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us.
All right.
And we'll see you again next time. This is The View from the Stands. Back to you, Tim and Randy.